fair.
Matter of fact, I'm going to tell people that right now. Holidays come every year. They're not such a big deal. The movement of the market doesn't come every year. This comes every several. So you better make the move now, whether it's the holidays or not. Don't be one of the people, that say, I wish I should have or I could have, or do it with everybody else and make it more difficult on you.
Right. Now that we're touching on that, let me jump into the rates a little bit. So with the news of the Fed's cutting rates on Wednesday, right? They dropped it a quarter basis point, right? So we had seen the mortgage rates coming down for the last week to two prior to that. However, the market was expecting a half-point drop. So the market was already pricing in that half-point drop. So the beginning of last week, we saw the lowest rates we've seen in over 6%. A year. Yeah, like low sixes, like 6.125 for FHA, VA, 6.75, 6.8, 6.25 for conventional, right? So conventional is a little higher. But with the news of the quarter point drop, immediately the next few days we saw rates trickle back up again to like 6.25, 6.35 in there. So, what happens is the market kind of reacts ahead of time to speculation, and then depending on the news will correct from there, right? If they would have done a half point drop, maybe rates would have trickled down to almost 6. But because they only did a quarter point drop, market was expecting a half point drop, they kind of trickled back up actually a little bit. Yeah, that is just the case. Until we see the next Fed meeting, I think rates kind of hover about where they are now. We won't see things go much lower. Probably going to stay at where they are. But something that was cool to note, and if you guys pay attention to this at all, we had 60% of new mortgage applications be refinances. And why that is because everybody buying the last few years, literally since like 2022, 23, they're almost in the boat to refi already, right? You bought mid 7s, up to 8 potentially, depending on when you bought. You're refining right now, right? Getting a 6.5, 6.375.
You might not be getting out of your mortgage insurance though. I don't know if the value is
right. No, absolutely not. If you bought anytime since 2022 and you put minimum down, you're not out of mortgage insurance yet.